Hey.
Hey.
It's hot as shit.
Like the great Robus Thomas once said, boy, it's toasty.
Yeah? What? Yeah,
Rob Thomas. I was making a joke about smooth. Man, it's a hot one.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Like 7 inches from the blazing sun.
Uh-huh.
It's just like the ocean under the moon.
Right, no, exactly. Absolutely.
Okay.
Definitely all of that.
Were you not alive in the 2000s when that song was everywhere?
For some reason I missed it.
Really?
Yeah, I missed that one somehow.
How did you miss Smooth?
Like, I know of it as a thing that exists. And I've probably heard it, but it didn't leave any sort of impression on me, so, like, I couldn't
Santana's
recall.
beautiful guitar licks didn't do anything for you. They didn't make you weep.
Well, no, it just didn't stick in my brain meat, you know?
That's fair. I had to hear that song a lot.
Just 'cause, or?
I wasn't, like, seeking it out, but my dad liked it.
Sure.
It's a very dad song.
I guess so, yeah. My dad was too busy listening to prog rock, so.
Alright. I should sound a little bit better now because I put a sock on top of my mic.
Cool.
I put a sock on top of my mic in case it busts a nut. I don't want it going everywhere.
I don't know why I do a podcast with you, is the thing.
I don't know why you do either. I've got 3 podcasts and I can't believe that I have so many co-hosts that actually put up with my ass. I am like at a core level unlikable and unlovable.
Don't say that about yourself. You're a darling.
It's mostly true.
You just say, like, some horrible things sometimes.
Yes, and that is why I am endemically unlikable and unlovable. Cause and effect, Blair. It's a pretty simple chain.
Look, I've still done this with you for 2 years now, so.
And now you're quitting. This is your resignation letter.
Yeah, this is my last episode.
God,
so.
fuck! It's been 3 minutes and I'm sweating my dick off.
Oh no! Oh my god! It got pretty steamy in here last time I recorded in here for a prolonged period of time because my computer runs hot. But yeah, I at least have air conditioning in here. You don't have that.
No, I don't. Thankfully, my computer is like I built it. It's a good computer, so it doesn't run super hot. Mm-hmm. But the rest of me is very hot.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
The sweatiest podcast. Ever.
Well, don't say that. Don't say that. Last podcast on the left does exist. I don't know why I did that dig at them. Nothing about their podcast is remotely sweaty. I just wanted to take a dig at someone.
Surprised. you were pretty much on the nose there.
Fuck yeah.
There was an actor in this movie who looked kind of like Henry Zabrowski.
If my first episode of the last podcast on the left was the John Benet Ramsey episodes, which is not a good starter because they make a lot of wink, wink, nod, nod, like fucking children jokes in those.
Right? Yeah,
which is bad to me.
It's bad. It's
where should I start? Where if I am purging my brain banks of that episode and it's gone. I don't know what the fuck a John Benet Ramsey is.
Sure.
Where should I start with last podcast on the left? What's a good starter episode that is not full of like that?
Right. Well, I really like the conspiracy theory episodes, but I think what I did personally is I just started at the most recent one and worked my way backwards.
And have you stopped yet?
Or
did you get all the way to the stop? You got to all of them.
Yeah, I've listened to all the episodes that they have on their iTunes. So, yeah, that's what I've done. Because it kind of you're like, okay, I can listen to them say horrible things because I know that's in the past and they've improved since then, you know?
Yeah. According to Podcast Addict, their average episode length is 69 minutes.
Nice.
You want to do an episode? I'm fucking melting.
Yeah, let's get into it.
your number one
the slimiest
yeerk
podcast.
fancast.
Yeah, yeerk fancast. That's better. That's better. It's also very slimy though, but as a consequence of being a yeerk fancast.
Yep. So this is.
I'm Blair. We should introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, I almost said I'm Blair, which I'm not.
No, I'm Blair.
I'm Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
What have you been up to today? I've been looking up recipes to make because I need something to make that is not just marinated chicken breast and teriyaki and put teriyaki chicken in the oven.
Yeah, that's good. I need to build up a repertoire of recipes myself. But today I woke up. Well, my mom came in my room and she was like, "Oh, hey, are you up?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Cool, come out and do yard work." And I was like, "Great." So all I had in my body was coffee. And I did about an hour's worth of yard work, trimming hedges, nothing too intensive, but it was hot as fuck out. So I was quite sweaty.
Yeah. I really try not to go campaign super hard against people who like summer. I definitely see the appeal, but also how the fuck is summer remotely enjoyable when it's like this? Like, I'm sticking to the back of my computer chair and I can only get so naked. Like, my dick can only be so out.
I like summer a lot, but I like it, but I totally get why people wouldn't.
I also need like a ramp up because, like, granted, I missed a lot of the ramp up to summer because I spent two months in my house basically, not like doing anything. But still, also like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But to be fair, there really wasn't that. At least here in Minnesota, there was not that much of a ramp up to summer because we had such a long winter. It was like 6 months. So it kind of just like stopped being winter and then started being summer with like a week of there actually being any sort of like spring.
Yeah, I like spring.
Yeah, I like spring too. I like spring too, but I like summer. I like sweating. I like to sweat. So
yeah. Let's talk about some gay and horror news. I don't know why we say gay and horror news like there's ever any gay news we talk about because it's just horror news. But the horror news is that we are gay.
Right. Yes.
So I'm just looking at the upcoming. I'm not going to do like the basic thing where I just kind of do a shotgun blast on upcoming horror movies website. I instead went to an article which is asking which of these 3 horror movies will gross the most box office in 2018, and I'm so fucking excited for 2 of them. I guess 3. One of them is Hereditary, which is coming out in... Oh my god, that's coming up.
When is that coming out?
That's due out, not this coming Friday, but the one after that.
I'm super excited for that one.
Yep. We've also got a summer blockbuster horror movie with The Meg.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
It's based on a book. The book isn't great. It's about a giant killer shark that surfaces in... I'm going to ask this question, even though I know it's not one you'll know the answer to. What's that baseball stadium where people like will take boats out into the bay behind it to catch like home runs and shit?
I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. I think it's that's going to be AT&T Park in San Francisco.
Okay, right on.
So it surfaces in that, and it kills some people fishing for home runs.
Okay.
And then the third movie listed is Halloween.
Oh, right.
The remake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm cautiously excited for that one.
Yeah. It's coming out 2 weeks before Halloween, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get that Halloween isn't on a Friday this year, so they can't do that. But
right.
Like, come on.
Yeah, right. It's called the thing. You should do it. The thing,
But you know what I was reminded today that is coming out on Halloween? Limetown Season 2.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I'm so excited.
I'm so pumped. It's still 5 fucking months away, though.
I know.
But, like, I've waited this long. What's a little bit longer?
5 sweaty months.
Oh, God. It needs to be autumn, like, now.
Yeah, but that's exciting. I'm excited for Hereditary. Probably not going to watch the shark movie because I don't really like big monster movies, Yeah,
if it gets good reviews, I might tune in. But yeah, we will probably. I know we've said this for a lot of movies, but like I think Hereditary is the first one we will actually do like an on screen for.
Yeah.
Like a bonus episode maybe.
Yeah.
Because I am pumped to see that movie, and I'm probably going to see it opening night.
Yeah, same.
And I'm going to shit myself in the theater, like I've said for the past 5 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Lars Von Trier is doing a new movie, which is great, I guess. I hate Lars Von Trier. I watched Antichrist and, like, wanted to die. It was the worst. It was so boring and, like, nothing.
I mean, I think, what's the one? The Planets one.
Melancholia?
I think that one's fine.
Yeah, he's fine or whatever, but he's kind of...
I mean, I don't like him. Do not debase your opinions to fit mine. I kind of liked Melancholia, but that's mainly because that's the first time I'd seen Kirsten Dunst in something that was not a Spider-Man, and I think she's a good actress.
That's fair. No, I think
the part where Jack Bauer offs himself in a horse stable is very funny.
Yeah. Like, he makes interesting stylistic decisions, but you can super tell that he's directing movies as a jackass, you know? Because he's kind of a jackass. So I kind of wish someone had his brain meat, but not his, like, proclivities, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Which is unfortunate because the new one he's going to direct is about serial killers, or just one specific serial killer, I guess.
And is that the one that got people walking out of the movie theater?
I think so.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but also, like, dude... Don't just, like, put bodies through torment for the shock value, man.
Right. It's not, I mean...
In this economy, like, I know I say in this economy a lot as a joke, but I do very much mean it when I say it this time, but, like, in this economy, man, like...
Right. Who can afford
like,
to
don't get me wrong, I am someone who fucking loves body horror stuff. Like, I very much love seeing, like, you know, brutalization and stuff, and, like, Final Destination and Saw, and, like actual body horror, like there was in this movie, but, like... Don't do it to, like, I'm not here for, like, realistic body horror, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
If that makes sense, like, I'm not here for, like, someone just getting, like, you know, like, I'm not here for, like, a Serbian film or what the fuck ever.
Sure. I mean, truthfully, it sounds exactly my shit, but I just know it's going to be so bullshit because he's directing it.
And you're going to see it on opening night? And you're going to see it on opening night, huh?
Huh?
You're going to see it on opening night?
No. I might stream it illegally. Don't tell the cops. But, yeah, I'm not going to give him my monies, my hard-earned monies.
That's smart. That's smart. So we watched a movie this week. We watched the movie of someone who read fucking Animorphs and was like, huh, what if the yeerks were even more horrifying?
Right. Oh, fuck. I'm just, like, right now thinking about the movie that I just watched, and I'm like, wow, I'm so excited to talk about this very good movie that I just saw.
James Gunn very much did direct this.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up.
Yeah. What else has he done?
Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2.
Really? What the hell?
Which might be why Yondu showed up in this movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
It kind of feels like him, though. You know?
It does a little bit feel like him, yeah.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. We watched Slither this week.
We watched Slither this week, starring Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. 2006 horror movie. It's also got...
I was very scared when I would see the trailers for this movie.
I don't think I ever saw the trailers for this movie. I don't remember anything about it.
I remember the trailers airing alongside trailers for Silent Hill, the first Silent Hill movie.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, it's also got the wife from Mad Men. Elizabeth something.
Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah. And it's got Yondu, and it's also got Pam from The Office in a brief scene. So it really fun.
It does have Miss Pam from The Office.
Yeah, and so it's got a lot of fun. A really interesting cast that I quite enjoyed. But let's get into the meat of it, I guess.
Yeah. So, this movie starts with it's a scene of Nathan Fillion, aka Bill, Nathan Billion. Mm-hmm. That's what he's gonna change his name to when he makes his first $1 billion.
Oh, sure.
Nathan Billion?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Mr. Billionaire?
No, I get the joke.
Do you think if Chamillionaire had been more successful, he would have changed his name to Chabillionaire?
Shut up.
Is his name supposed to be like a chameleon riff? Like, you combine the word chameleon with millionaire?
I mean, probably something like that, right?
Yeah, it's just not very funny.
No, it's not.
It's not very, like, smart.
No.
I mean, portmanteaus are like, I make a lot of portmanteaus and they're not very funny or very smart. It's just kind of like my brand as being not very funny or not very smart.
Right. And
But
the people
anyways,
love it.
yeah, the people like it apparently enough to give us Patreon money. Patreon.com/fearbitting if you want to support our shitty jokes.
Right. So this movie starts with a meteorite.
Yes, crashing to Earth.
Right.
Behind Nathan Billionaire and some other guy who's Walt, I want to say was his character's name, but I cannot say that for sure remotely.
Yeah, it's hard to retain any of their names.
I didn't remember anyone's name in this movie except for Grant.
Right, yeah.
Like gun to your head, who can you name in this movie that is not Grant or Bill?
There's Starla.
Good. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that.
They said her name constantly.
Yeah, they did say Starla name. They did say Starla a lot.
Starla name. That's probably about it, though.
Yeah.
That's probably about it. So one more than you. Yeah. So I'm feeling okay about that.
Yep. Okay, so we got we meet Starla, who is a sexy school teacher who the kids are horny for. Mm-hmm. And she's talking about survival of the fittest because, of course, a movie. I don't think a horror movie is complete without some teacher talking about a topic that is going to be relevant to the rest of the film.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
But anyways, so we meet Starla Grant and her husband Grant, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even get that name from... He just, that's his name from birth.
Right.
Who would do that to a child?
I mean, sometimes you gotta,
That would be like if I named my progeny Roger. Like, you just don't do that.
For the lulz? Do it for the
Bye.
lulz. Do it for Hey!
My headphones are off.
No! No, Sarah. I can't do this without you.
Okay, put them back on.
Okay, welcome back.
It's fucking hot. I really want to... My fan is like an arm's reach for me, and I really am tempted to just turn it on. But also, it'd be way too loud.
Yeah, resist the temptation.
Yeah, I gotta hold off. Sorry about that motorcycle. There's so many fucking motorcycles in this town. Jesus. I never really noticed until I started doing podcasts here.
Yeah. Okay. Grant.
He's horny and he wants to fuck Starla, but she doesn't want to smash.
Right.
And he, because she's got a fat ass and he's horny for it. But Grant is Yondu, by the way, I should say. Grant is Yondu.
Yeah.
Wants to smash, can't. He goes out to the bar. He goes out to a bar and fucks some girl. Right. Or tries to fuck some girl. Mm-hmm. And
they go out to the woods.
They go out to the woods and they're about to fuck.
And there's this
there's a really good scene. There's a really good moment where, like, they're just, like, goofing around, and all of a sudden they just, like, it looks like they are magnetically attracted. Their lips are magnetically attracted to each other because they just, like, go around, like, ha! And then they're, like, lip smashing. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
This movie is very funny, except for one scene.
Yeah.
Which sucks to watch.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a lot of things that kind of suck to watch for different reasons.
Do you want to just, like... Do you want to just, like, discuss that scene now and then just, just glaze over it when we get to it? Because I don't want to, like, dread that scene any longer.
I mean, we don't even need to go into that much detail, so I can just, like, hop to it, so...
Well, let's just... I guess it's coming up pretty quickly. Because Grant finds the meteorite and it, like, fucking reverse chest bursters him. Mm-hmm. And it goes inside his brain, and he wakes up, and he starts acting like kind of the sugar water alien from the Men in Black movie. Mm-hmm. That was my point of reference for, like, this entire character.
Right, yeah.
Sugar water. Mm-hmm. Get more sugar. Mm-hmm. Pour it in the water. I feel like I'm contractually obligated to make that voice, like, once a year.
Yeah.
Just
like
Paul.
As being a human being.
It's me, Paul.
Yeah.
I'm Bar. Remember me?
No. We're not... Hey.
You don't remember the character Paul?
Yeah, I do. Hey, and it was so great last time you did it. Is the thing. It was, like, so funny and good and great,
Okay, bye.
Hey, okay, so... I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, I fully deserve it at this point.
So,
like, that comic of you going back in time to, like, feed yourself into a meat grinder, except for it's you doing it to me, and then I'm just standing over and I'm just, like, I'm fading away, and I'm just, like, I can't even blame you.
So it, like, crawls into his brain, and then he's, like, meat and stuff. So he fucks off and he gets some meat. He gets it from the fridge, And then
the next morning he takes Starla to Pound Town.
Yeah, he takes Starla to Pound Town. She's all like, "Ah, ha, ha, that was so cool and great," and she drinks a tab in her office, and that's fun. And then Grant is all like, "I'm gonna get more meat and buy it and eat it," and that's cool. So he does that, and then he comes back home, and Starla's all like, "Oh, you're acting strange and weird," and he's like,
"And also,
no,
there's
I'm
a
not.
lock on this door now. What the fuck?"
Right? Yeah.
And he's like, "It's too close to your birthday to be asking questions."
Yeah, and she's like, "It's like 2 months from my birthday, so..."
I mean, 2 months. If someone said they had a surprise for my birthday, like 2 months,
I would be like, I don't think about anything more than a week in advance. So.
I'd be impressed. I'd be like, yeah, "All right, yeah, hey,
sure,
what do you got planned?"
No, I get that.
you possess a level of forethought that I am not physically capable of.
Right? Yeah.
Like Dennis tells me, "Okay, I'll set an appointment for 6 months from now," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, like that'll ever come."
Yeah. Time is but an illusion.
Time is a flat circle that does not exist.
Right, exactly.
Time doesn't real time cube.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Boss baby.
Okay. So, he's all going through some changes. He's going through some
he's
changes.
got a bifurcated chest dick that he almost fucks his wife with while she's in the shower, but then he doesn't.
Yeah, and then so he goes over to Brenda's house.
Brenda, yeah.
Yeah.
The girl he almost smashed in the woods.
Right, yeah. And
she's like, "I thought you kind of died."
Right. Great. Didn't tell the cops or anything. Fabulous. So, yeah, no, he's fine. Fine, quote unquote, fine. He's alive-ish. And then there's, like, this horrible scene while that's, like, it's really actually, like, put together.
If it wasn't for the content, I would think this was... I think this scene is actually really good, except for the content that is happening.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, the composition, the music, everything that's happening except for the content of the scene is very good to me.
Right.
Because it's like transposed because this is, some kind of rural town, so they're big into hunting season. So over at a bar, Nathan Fillion and co are celebrating the fact that it's midnight on the day of hunting season. That's the day hunting season starts. Mm-hmm. And then it's like flashing back and forth between the song that they're playing, and Greg sexually assaulting Brenda.
Well, it's like a metaphor for sexual assault, essentially.
He's got his protruding member sticking into her navel. Like, it's...
I mean, I would say it's metaphorical. It's on the nose. It's extremely on the nose.
Yeah. It's not penis and vagina, but it's like one step away. It's like a half a step away.
Yeah. So basically, what he's doing is he's infecting her with like whatever parasite he's got living inside of him.
Yep.
And we see the results of that later, and it's pretty cool. Not good, but pretty cool. There's a lot of really cool body horror in this. So that happens, and then Starla goes back to her house after the whole thing. Her and Nathan Fillion are flirting, so we see something going on there because Nathan Fillion has it bad for Starla, Mm-hmm. So that's a whole thing. So Starla goes back to her house, and Grant looks fucked up, like majorly. And are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. Like his face is all bulged out and like has all these like swollen bits on it. And he's like, "Yeah, talk to the doctor. It's totally cool." And she's like, I don't know about all of that. And then later the next day, she calls the doctor, and he's all like, "Yeah, I haven't seen your husband in like 2 years, so I don't know what's up with what he's telling you about anything."
Yeah, then she takes a hammer to the lock on his wall, on the door wall, whatever.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And sees just like their basement is full of like rotting animal carcasses, just like half eaten and dripping blood everywhere.
Yep.
And it's rough. So she runs upstairs and then sees Grant on the outside trying to get in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then he busts in, Grant busts him through, and, like, he, like, Parasite style wraps his entire arm around her and, like, goes, like, his Go-Go Gadget extendo arm.
Yeah, it looks real cool. Okay, so she's calling Nathan Fillion at this time because he's a cop.
Yes.
And so she called 911 essentially, or just called him, and then, like, Grant knocked the phone out of her hand and stuff, but Nathan Fillion's on the way anyway. And then, like, they see him with his, like, fucked up arm wrapped around her neck.
Yeah.
And, like, Grant eventually fucks off, you know?
Yeah, he runs off into the woods.
None of them can explain what they saw.
No, but they do very much believe it, which it does skip over the annoying part where they have to be, like, convincing the other people.
Well, there's kind of a little bit of that.
There is a little bit of that, but the Mara character is really fun and entertaining, so I kind of give it a pass.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine. Like, I wasn't bothered by it.
No, I fucking love the Mara character, by the way. Mara character is, like, some foul-mouthed, like, I'm trying to think of other characters to compare. He kind of looks like a shittier a shittier version of Jeff Daniels, but, like, in a handsome way.
Sure.
If that makes sense. Like, he's kind of a grimy boy, but, like, handsomer than Jeff Daniels.
Sure.
A fuckable Jeff Daniels.
Right on, absolutely.
Finally, a Jeff Daniels that you can fuck.
Fabulous.
It's what we've always wanted. It's what we've always asked for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. And I honestly, like, so what he's like is like, oh, he has Lyme disease, is basically what's happening here. And they're all like, that's such a bullshit. Like, we know what we saw. It's good. I mean, it's necessary to be like, okay, for people not to believe what they saw, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, what the fuck are you supposed to say when you hear, like, something like that? But at the same time, you know, it's not like a huge stumbling block of the plot, which is good.
Right.
So, they go out on a manhunt for Grant because pets have been disappearing all over and, like, livestock have been disappearing.
And now it gets wild because one of my favorite moments happens here, and it is because they all corner Grant in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, Grant, nowhere to go. And then some guy walks up behind him. He's like, you can make this easy, you can make this hard. And then Grant reaches out and cuts the dude in half, hot dog style.
Yeah. So let's set up a little bit more of this. So Nathan Fillion is there, Starla is there, and then some other cop is there with Nathan Fillion. He dies later, so it's fine. And they're all staking him out, and then they see his figure, Grant's figure in the distance, and he is just, like, fleshy, like a fleshy slug with a face and, like, tendrils and stuff, and it looks so fucking cool. Like, some of it's clearly CGI, but then some of it's clearly practical.
There are some good practical effects.
It's so good. And I think the CGI looks nice. I think it looks good, you know? Not all of it, but I think concerning the monster designs, it looks really good.
Yeah.
So I was quite happy with it. He kind of looks like a slimier version of the centaurs from Fallout New Vegas, if you're familiar.
I'm not. I've tried Fallout New Vegas so many times, and I can never actually get into it.
That's okay. So he's just like a fucked up guy, basically.
Yes.
But, like, in a really fun way.
Yeah.
His face is all fucked up and stretched out. And, like, that's all makeup work, you can tell, and it's cool. His teeth are all sharp and shit. And Starla tries to talk some sense into him. But he fucks some dude up, and they kind of just, like, all scram. Then they set out a larger party later.
Mm-hmm.
And
is this when they find Barbara or
Brenda.
Whatever? Brenda, yes.
Mm-hmm. So they set out a larger party to, like, investigate this barn. Because they hear some moaning noises. And earlier in the movie, we had a scene where it was Brenda after she got infected with Grant, and she's like, I'm so hungry. And he just, like, gives her, like, this heaping mound of meat, you know, and, like, go ahead, go fucking crazy. So that's, like, planting the seed for what we see next. When they open that barn door.
IRL, fucking IRL Violet Beauregard.
just like takes up the entire space of the barn. Brenda is. She's like.
I'd like to call myself out, by the way. I did refer to her as a Veruca Salt motherfucker, and I misspoke, because she is a giant blueberry woman.
Yeah, Veruca Salt was the one with the, well, depending which movie we're talking about, or the book, the squirrels.
Yes, the squirrels.
That's so weird that they changed. Anyway, we're not going to get into it.
Wait, what? Sorry, go on.
No,
please. That's so weird. What did they change?
Well, okay, so from the book,
I've seen both movies and I've read the book, but I do not remember anything aside from the Johnny Depp one.
The original, they had geese that laid golden eggs, which was different from what the book was. The Johnny Depp movie, as I recall, was the same as the book, because they had squirrels that tried to find good nuts. So
I mean, that one makes more sense than golden eggs do.
Well, yeah, but she was a bad egg, you know? I don't know.
You don't call someone a bad nut.
You could.
You don't, though.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just an interesting... Maybe they couldn't... Maybe the technology for squirrels wasn't there yet, because this was in, the 70s or 80s or something. 70s. 60s even. 70s. I don't remember when the movie came out. It was the 70s. So geese were easier to manipulate. That's probably why that was the case. Anyway, not the film we're talking about.
They did CG those squirrels. That was not... Yeah, they were like, oh boy, we can actually do it in the books now because we have the CGI.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Do you think they're gonna make another Charlie and the Chocolate Factory sometime soon? I feel like that's prime for another remake of it.
I don't want to see Johnny Depp's face again.
No, I'm saying another remake where they don't have Johnny Depp in it.
Oh, sure. Well, maybe. I don't know if I'd watch it though. How many times do we have to see it? You know?
I mean, if it was if we got Finn Wolfhard as as Charlie, I'd be in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just repurpose the cast of it and find another girl, and then you're set.
Right, yeah.
Who'd be Grandpa Joe?
I don't know.
Okay, here's a very radical reimagining of it. This is not a perfect casting by any stretch, but I like the idea of it.
Okay.
Michael Chiklis.
Who?
Michael Chiklis, The Thing. He was The Thing in the Fantastic Four movies.
Oh my god.
The Shield.
Yeah. Does that tickle you?
It does. I very much like the idea of a grouse, a kind of grousy, bald, and kind of shitty looking Grandpa Joe.
Fabulous. Grandpa Joe's already kind of shitty looking though.
I mean, yeah.
Not to talk shit about an old man, but
I mean,
he kind of looks like shit and he should get his act together.
Spill the tea, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, fuck Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe can eat my balls.
Right.
Anyways.
Where were we? Oh yeah, this okay, so Brenda looks well, she's looked better, I guess. She
certainly looked less round.
So she's like this fleshy mound, and she can't stop eating, and she's hungry all the time, and she's like, hey, Nathan Fillion, can you hand me that possum? I'm so hungry. And he's like, I don't know about all that. And then she explodes into a bunch of slugs.
Yes. And the slugs kill everyone there except for
the important people.
There are 5 people who survive. One is the female cop who does not survive much longer after that. Mm-hmm. And then Starla, Jack, and Bill survive. And then Kylie survives the attack on her house while the rest of her family dies, which is...
Right.
That sucks.
Yeah.
She uses her very sharp, and I quote, Pokemon nails to claw the monster out of... the slug monster out of her mouth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that scene is really cool, though.
Yeah, it is.
Because she claws that thing out of her mouth and then burns it with her hair curler.
Uh-huh. And it melts.
And it melts, yeah. And then she goes out of her room and then sees that both her mom and both of her sisters are infected, which is fun. It's a fun night for her. So she's like, shit, I'm outie, and climbs into a car to hide. So basically, the greater part of the rest of this movie is them just, like, beating off and, like, trying to hide from... I definitely said beating off. That's, anyway.
You did very much just say beating off, and I was gonna let it slide.
I had to take a second to think about what I had said with my mouth. So I'm just gonna, like, own up to the consequences of my actions and say that I definitely said beating off. They fight off a bunch of
zombies, not zombies, hive mind. They fight off a bunch of controllers, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do learn about
Animorphs.
the hive mind when when that worm tries to, like, get inside Kylie's noggin, because we see a flash of the planet, so we know it's extraterrestrial.
Yep.
Obviously, it's extraterrestrial. I can't imagine what else it would be. And then we see flashes of Grant fucking around and, doing great stuff. A real bang-up job, Grant. I'm really super proud of you. So it's hive mind shenanigans.
Yeah.
And that becomes more evident later in the plot when all these zombies are, like, screaming for Starla specifically, because that's what Grant wants, He wants his wife. Especially when one of them, like, speaks verbatim for Grant.
Yeah, there's a really cool scene when, like, there's, like, a sentence happening, but, like, it's coming out of like 5 different people at once, and, like, voices are fading in and out. It's really good.
Yeah, so they're all being controlled, and Starla gets, like, kidnapped and taken back to her house.
They're driving a car, and this is when Pam Office shows up, and she's and she's like, your mom called. She said you made a real stinky turd and it clogged your toilet.
Yeah. Okay, we have to talk about the writing in this movie because it's tremendous.
The writing in this movie is phenomenal.
I don't really believe in, like, reciting jokes from movies. For the most part, because, like, that's not kind of what we do here. But it's I would be hesitant to call this a horror comedy, but I would say it's a horror movie that has a lot of fun elements in it.
I would call it a horror comedy, straight up. I feel like not a minute go. I feel like in order for it to be a horror comedy, like, you need, aside from maybe a climactic scene, there needs to be, I think, like, a joke per minute, and you're in a horror comedy. And I think this does come up with that.
I mean, I think this has the same levity that, like, you would see in a, like, sort of action movie,
I honestly disagree. I think this has more comedy to it than, like, your average horror movie would.
Oh, for sure, your average horror movie, but I would say for your average movie in general, I don't find it to have so when I talk about horror comedy, I want something to be like it has to really stand out that they're, like, making some sort of farce here, and I don't see that. I just see, like, light, like, realistic writing for the characters, I
disagree, but I think we'll kind of just be running in circles if we keep going with this. It feels a bit more like the horror comedies that you'd see out of, like, New Zealand, like Black Sheep or a Dead Alive, or whatever it was called in the American release.
Sure.
But
I mean, I totally get where you're coming from. I just think we have different, like, bars we want to hit.
Yeah.
So, anyway. But the writing in this movie is tremendous. And Nathan Fillion does a great job in this movie. And I was super excited to see Pam from The Office. So he's calling up her, and he's all like, you need to contact the CDC. Have you seen any, like, slugs around? And she's like, nah, I've not seen any of that. So she's about to call the CDC. And then it's, like, blood drops onto her, like, phone book or whatever. And she's like,
yeah.
Ruh-roh. And there's slugs in the vent. And so she's fucked, basically. And the Center of Disease Control is not contacted. And then Nathan Fillion drives into a sign, and they get attacked.
Then they get attacked. Jack gets kidnapped. Kylie and Nathan Fillion fight off, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Starla also gets kidnapped. Starla gets taken to she's just kind of dressed up in a nightie and wearing nothing else, and she's been taken to Grant's hell prison.
Mm-hmm.
Because she puts a knife into her panties, and then she walks out. And then Grant is there, and he kind of looks like the end of Akira.
Oh yeah, oh it's so cool because we see some of the infected people slapping themselves onto him to be absorbed by him
which was so gross.
It was so gross, but so cool.
Extremely cool.
Because we see the remnants of people waggling off of him too,
mm-hmm.
just becoming part of the literally becoming a part of the hive mind, and absorbing. I don't. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of that, and so Nathan Fillion's oh, I'm gonna deal they're trying to infiltrate this or whatever,
mm-hmm.
So I'm jumping, trying to remember what happens first. Starla takes that hand brush with the pointed end, which is insane because anyway. And then
it's a very sharp thing. Yeah, she stabs him.
Sharp.
And then Nathan Fillion barges in with Kylie, and he's like, I'm going to fuck you up. And he gets ready to throw a grenade, and then the grenade gets smacked out of his hand after he pulls the pin.
I'm remembering this now, and I would say this probably, definitely maybe pushes it over the edge, because this is a lot of fucking physical comedy here. This might push it over the edge for me vis-a-vis a horror comedy. Because so he throws the grenade and he gets knocked out of the way and it's behind the couch, so there's both scrabbling for it, and they take an unnecessarily long time, obviously just to draw out the scene, not the characters but the writing of it. And tries to throw it again, and then he gets knocked out of the window and the grenade lands in the pool, and we just see this nothing explosion from the water in the pool. So it's pretty great. And Grant is fuck this guy then, and his little tenderly things go to attack Nathan Fillion, and one of them stabs him in the chest, but he grabs the other one with his hand. He's like, I'm not, no way, you're not gonna get me with this, and attaches it to this
a propane
tank that's already leaking, and so the thing is it seems to absorb some of the shit that's coming out of that.
It slurps up that gas.
Yeah, so it slurps up the gas, and we can see it bulging and stuff. But Grant's this seems bad, and then pulls both Nathan Fillion and the propane tank in, and the propane tank is knocked loose, and Nathan is to Starla, you have to shoot him, and she's because then she looks at him in the eye, and they had this conversation about, she was just trying to get him into a vulnerable position, but she was this fucking scene is so funny too, in earlier where he turns on that song they were having sex to earlier, and it's You're Every Woman to Me or whatever. It's so fucking funny. So there's she connects with him because there's genuine empathy there, there's some level of humanity left. But he's also a monster who just wants to grow and consume and stuff like that. So, so it's hard. But then she pulls the trigger and he fucking explodes.
Yep, and then all the zombos explode.
Mm-hmm. So, and then everyone drops dead.
Yep.
And Nathan Fillion's okay because they needed to get both of those guys in Kylie just says this, and we're mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense, because, I was assuming the same thing, but she just seems to intuitively know it. Probably because he wasn't thrashing around and didn't start, I don't know, mutating or anything, so it's probably fine.
Yeah. And then they all walk off into the sunset, and the credits start playing, and then the post-credit scene of a cat eating Grant's remains, and then there's a yelp, and then dun dun dun.
A squelch, yeah. It's fun.
Squelch.
It's a fun fucking movie. I had a blast watching it. It's fun. The writing is really fun. The shot composition is like almost invariably like tremendous.
Yeah.
I remember that there's this one specific one where it's like Starla, Nathan Fillion, and Nathan Fillion's partner, and they're all like those three heads looking through like a hole in a fence, or through like a gap in a fence. Do you remember the one I'm talking about? And like there's three heads like evenly spaced.
I think I do. Yeah.
It just looks so good.
It does.
Dare
I say, good movie.
Yeah, the monster design is so good. I kind of didn't. I came into this movie with like no expectations and kind of almost.
Mine were pretty low too. I mean, obviously avoid it if you've got like, if you can't, like, the sexual assault allegory is not very fun to enjoy, but
right.
That aside, good movie.
Right. No.
On a scale of 0 to 5, what do you got?
On a scale of 0 to 5.
I do also want to commend this movie for having the audacity to cut someone in half, both hamburger style and hot dog style.
On a scale of 0 to 5, flesh slugs. What are you gonna give this movie?
I'm gonna give this movie a good 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
more than I expected.
I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I'm gonna say 4.5 out of 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was, because I mean, no expectations to low expectations for this movie, because the concept of it, because you were like, hey, let's watch Slither, the one about the fucked up slugs, and I was like, that sounds like it's going to be a so bad it's good movie, but this was a so good it's good movie.
Yeah, so. I really like this movie.
Tremendous, absolutely tremendous. Do we have any questions?
We don't.
We don't? That's all right.
Listeners, we hate you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Hey, next time.
Next time.
Or if you have questions about this movie for our next episode and you want to send those in, we'll still answer them and talk about them. So.
Yep. Recommendations.
Yeah.
What do you
got? Shit. I mean,
we sure do live in a society, huh?
Yeah, we do. I mean, I've still just been watching Doctor Who and Torchwood.
I finally finished Place Further Than the Universe last week, and I cried like a baby at the end of it. So I know I recommended that before, but I'm going to recommend it again because it's so fucking good. Mm-hmm. And I guess another half recommendation is I've been drinking a lot of Diet Dr. Pepper lately. Uh-huh. So you can have some of that if you want. Yeah, my recommendation this week, I actually just remembered. I saw Solo, a Star Wars story. It's fun. If you like Star Wars, you're going to love Solo. Because it's just the most Star Wars movie to ever Star Wars. It's just fun heist shit. I don't know. People, obviously you can't get better than Harrison Ford for Han Solo, but like, this kid does a fine job, you know? And it's really more than just that. So if you like Star Wars, I would highly recommend seeing Solo. I didn't want to see it, but at first, but I'm glad I did. So that's my recommendation. Yeah. I can't stop thinking about the Donald Glover's Demi Adejuwebe's Donald Glover rap. Oh yeah. Have you seen that? No, I haven't. Where he does he pretends to be Donald Glover doing a rap as though he's Lando Calrissian. Oh, no, I haven't seen that. It's extremely good. Always strapped in case I got a blast, Jimmy Neutron, ladies of my style, this is just some shit I threw on. Let a solo go like a blues song, card player, scoundrel, gambler, the fuck are you on? I could recite the whole song off the dome, but I'm not going to do that. It's very good. That's our recommendation this week, is Demi Adejuwebe's Solo, a Star Wars song. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm going to pull that up for you right now. Well, let's finish the show first. Jesus. Yeah. So if you want to support us, you can check us out on patreon.com/fearbaiting. And that can help us out, help us keep the lights on over here. I mean, I say that like we're like in danger of stopping the podcast, which we're not. No. This podcast is going to continue until the end of time. Yeah, we'd continue to do it even if we weren't getting any sort of income, but it is nice. Yeah. So $5 a month, you get to, I logged into the wrong Patreon account. Oops. Hold on. Okay. I've got 3. I have to have 3 because one of them is for, this podcast. One of them is for my other podcast, Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die. And the third one is just my personal Patreon, where I subscribe to people who draw boobs, and I don't want to put that on the Patreon feed for Blair to look at.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Which reminds you, there is an artist that I'm following on Patreon, on main, that I should unfollow. Oops. So at $5 a month, you get to make us read a short message of your choosing and all previous rewards, which is early access to episodes of Fear Baiting, voting, and all that shit. Mm-hmm. We're going to be doing a vote for next week, I think?
Yeah,
or the week after. Or the week after.
Yeah.
So we have a message this week from one of our patrons, Michael Kaiser, who says, both The Babadook and Lake Mungo are Australian horror movies and pretty good ones. I wonder if there's a link between living in horrifying places and making good horror movies, and what if Crocodile Dundee got a horror sequel, A Haunted Crocodile? Did they even got crocodiles in Australia? Kangaroo Jack, but he's like a serial killer due to the impotence of being a sentient creature in an animal's crude body. Thank you, Michael, for that message.
Yes.
I do appreciate the fact that Michael is the only one that sends us these messages.
They always hold tremendous power, so I appreciate them every time.
Yeah. Also supporting us at the $10 or $5 a month level, Michael Kaiser, Sophie, Kit, Paul Bechtel, and Twitter user Sophie Alta. Guys, thank you very much for your support, folks. If you want to find me, or if you want to check us out on other places, Fearbaiting on Twitter, Tumblr, and Gmail. If you want to check me out, I'm at GayestLulu on Twitter, or chiesoutsnakast.tumblr.com. You can also check me out on my sister podcast, Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die. Not a sister podcast, just a podcast that I also do. It's Leftism podcast. We also do the Wonder Yeerks, which is a really fun Animorphs rereading podcast. Because, Blair, I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I did read a passage from the last book of Animorphs today.
Oh,
that
yes?
was posted on my dash on Tumblr. Fuck me, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. It gets exciting. We're getting in exciting places. Things are ramping up. Yeah.
Hurry up and plug your shit so that I can turn my fan on, please. I'm dying.
So you can find me on Twitter at BlairKitch or Tumblr at blairkitch.tumblr.com. I don't do anything other than this podcast, but I make funny jokes online. So yeah, you can check those out.
I think I'm gonna buy a strawberry tonight.
Oh, fuck, yes. I had one, it was disgusting, and it was like the best part of my night.
Yeah.
They're so nasty. But where can we find you on the internet? You didn't plug your things.
I did.
Oh, your Tumblr and shit that too?
Yep.
Oh, well, okay. So thanks for listening to Fear Baiting, guys. You can catch us next week. But until then, I'm Blair.
I'm Sarah.
And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Peace out.
Bye.